Hi everyone, so welcome to today's class. So in the last class we have completed the material master configuration, right? Whatever configuration is required for material master that we have seen. So today we are going to cover the material ledger part. So in S4 HANA, it is mandatory to activate the material ledger or to have the material ledger. It is a mandatory settings in order to create a material. So if you try to create a material master without having a material ledger, so it will give you an error. So let us go to the SAP and try to create one. Let's say MM01, we will try to create one material. So industry, let's say any kind of industry we can take. Okay. So existing industry we can take. Let's say we'll take this one. We'll take the material type as the I believe we have created some material. I believe it is N raw we have created. If we have saved or not, I'm not sure. Okay, and okay, so the material we have not created, right? So material type we have not created any new. So let's take the standard one and see if it is working or not. We will take this one. Okay, ROH material. Let's enter this one. And we will take the standard basic data one. We will be taking the purchasing. We will be taking the um, general storage data one, and we will be taking the accounting one. Click on the organizational label. We will take our plant, that is N100 we have created. This one we will take. Storage location we have created RM01, that we will take. Okay. So now click on continue. Okay, it is showing it is not available. Let's see what storage locations are available. Okay, RM00 we have created. So we will take this one, RM00, click on OK. Okay, so now you are getting this error. The company code does not exist or have not been fully maintained. Okay, so you might get this kind of error if you are not setting up the material ledger for the company code or for the valuation area. If you are not setting up the material ledger, so you will be getting these kind of errors. Okay, so now let's go to the screen. So normally it is mandatory. So it is mandatory to activate the material ledger in S4 HANA. So you have to activate the S4 HANA. So material ledger basically you can activate in four steps or four let's say 4 point you can activate it. Okay, so we will go step by step and we will be seeing how we can activate the material ledger. So basically this material ledger is not a part of our SAP MM or sourcing or procurement side. It is not required for our side, but this is basically a tool which will collect the data for the material. Let's say whatever transactions is there, like whatever goods, inward movement, outward movement, whatever transactions are there for the material, it will collect the data for that one, and it will take the pricing, and it will create the actual costing for the material. So this is more related to your controlling or costing side. Okay, so when we will be going inside the screen, you will be having a better idea. So in which segments or in which department it is coming. Okay, so basically it will be helping you or helping the organization to track the cost or to get the actual costing of the products or material. Okay, so here it is also, I have mentioned that it is related to product costing, that is module of SAP HANA controlling module. Okay, in the controlling module there is a product costing is there. Okay, so now how we can activate this? To activate the material ledger, first we have to create a material ledger. Okay, the first step will be defining the material ledger type. So we will be creating a material ledger. Okay, so menu path, here you can find the menu path. We will be going in a bit, we will be going into the screen and we will be seeing what is the menu path, how you can activate that. Okay, so this is the step one. Step 2 is you can step 2 is assignment of material ledger to the valuation area. So valuation area is basically, as you know, we have taken plant as the valuation area. So you have to assign that material ledger which you have created in the previous step. You have to assign that to the valuation areas. Okay. So the next step is you have to activate the material ledger for the valuation area. Okay. So these are the three steps which we need to activate the material ledger. Next step is you have to set it active for the production startup. Okay. So next step is material ledger production startup. Okay. So you need to do this, you need to go to this T code and you have to just execute it over there. Okay. You have to enter your plans and you have to just execute. It will activate your, it will maintain your production startup for the material ledger. Okay, so this is basically the four step in which we can activate the material ledger. Let's go to the SAP system and see how we can activate this, or what are the different steps, or what are the values we have to maintain, what are the things we need to maintain for the material ledger. Now let's go here, create a new screen. Now we will go to SPRO, reference IMG. So now here we have to go to controlling. Here you can see there is a controlling part is there. So we have to go to controlling. Here we have to go to product cost controlling. Just expand this one. Now here we have to go to actual costing or material ledger. From here we have to go to first thing, you can see assign currency types and define material ledger types. Okay, first thing here you can go from here. I'm just showing it to you again. You have to come to SPRO screen. From that SPRO, reference IMG. From reference IMG, you have to come to controlling. From the controlling, you have to come to product cost controlling. From there, you have to come to actual costing or material ledger. First step is assign currency type or define material ledger type. Just click on execute. So here you can see there are material ledgers are there. You have to go to new entries. So we will create the material ledger type as our plant. Okay. So let's say we will create, okay, just hold on a second. If we go here, if we go to the organization structure, here you can see these four plants we have created. In the video I have showed you only creating one plant. I believe you have created all these plant. Afterwards, I have also created these four plants. So now we will create the material ledger as these plants. Okay. So now let's go here. I will enter N100. I will define it as material ledger N100 plant. Okay, I will take N200 and let's copy this one. Just I will put over here. I will say this is 200, this is 300, and this is 400. Okay, so I'll create N200, 300, and 300, and N400. So these are the ML type. We are creating the material ledger type. Now you have to select this one. We'll just create for the first one. So let's select this one, create, define individual characteristics. So click on this one. Here you can see currency type is company code currency is maintained. So here you can also add some different currency also you can maintain. You can go to new entries. You can go here. There are different currencies are there. Here you can see company code currency group valuation. Here you can see group currency. Here you can see hard currency. So these kind of things you can maintain for your valuation area. Okay, so I'm not maintaining anything. Here we are having the company code currency, so we will take this one. So whichever currency you have maintained for your company code, that price or that currency will be only considered. Okay, if you want to maintain any other currency, let's say hard currency, group currency, you can maintain it over here. Okay, now let's go back. Same for this one also. See over here. Here also same. So you can check all of these things. I'm just saving this. Now just click on OK. Okay, now we have saved the data. So now the first step is completed. We have created the material ledger types. Now what we need to do, we have to assign this material ledger type to our valuation area. Now execute this one. Now here go to the position valuation area, let's say N100. So there are no valuation area is showing over here. We will go to new entries. Let's say we will take N100 and we will be taking N100. Again, we will be taking N200 and we will be taking N200, then N300, N300, N400 and N400. Just enter. Okay. Now click on save. So now we have assigned the material ledger type to our valuation area. So company code, you can see by default it is taking the company code as NI02. Okay, now let's go back. Again go back. Okay, now the third step is we have to activate the material ledger for valuation area. Now click on this one. Here you have to click on this activate material ledger. So just go here. So here you can go to the position valuation area, let's say N100. Let's see if it is there. So N100, you can see N100, 200, 300, 400 are there. Okay. Now here you can see there is a ML ledger activate or material ledger activate one checkbox is there. Okay. So just select this one, this one, this one, just select, and here price determination. There are different types of price determination is there. You can select first one, the transaction based, it will track the price on the base of transaction, or you can select the single level, multi-level. So we will go with the second option. We will take the first option. Okay, two, or we can take the first option. Based on the price itself, we will be, sorry, based on the transaction, we will be taking it. Now just save this one. Okay, so we have saved this one. Now the last step is there. What we need to do, we need to slash n CKMSTART. This is the material ledger active. This is the production start. So here you can put the plant. So we will go for the multiple selection. Okay, let's take N100. We will go to here. Let's say N200 we will give, N300, and we will give N400. Okay, so we will give these. So just execute. Now here the exchange rate type you have to select as M. Okay, this is the exchange rate type. Here you can see standard one is M. So you have to select as M. Just execute this one. You have to select start immediately. You have to just click on confirm. So here you can see job production startup for user Anshuman is ready. So this is the confirmation message you can get. So how you can check this one? You can go to the system. Here you can go to own jobs. Can select this one. Okay, status is cancelled. We will see this one. Why this is cancelled? Okay, so it is showing us company code is not set up for material management. So let's see what is this error is coming up. Okay. So I believe for this one it was showing that error. Let us do that again. Execute. Okay, now it is showing as ready. Now let's see if it is completed or not. Go to system, go to own jobs. So now here you can see production startup is finished, right? So before one was cancelled, right now it is completed. So you have to check if the in OMSY, you have to check if you have activated or if you have initialized your company code. Okay. If not, then it will give you that error we are getting. Here you can see the job log. Here you can find company code is not set up. So here you can find what is the error or why the system is not getting um, why there is an error. So this is basically a job. Okay, so background job, you can say this is a background job. In the background system is running some transactions. Okay, so now this has been completed. So now let's see if we will be able to create the material master or not. Okay, so now let's go here. We will click on enter. Same thing, we will be selecting sales data. We will be selecting the purchasing, be selecting the general data, accounting one, organization label, N100, RM00. Click on OK. Okay, still it is showing the same thing. We have not exited from the screen, so that's why it was showing that. So now let's try again. Okay, select this one and select purchasing, select plan data, select accounting, click on default settings, click on organizational label. If you click on default setting, by default, whenever you come to this screen, it will only select that screen. Okay, so now also it is showing as valuation material ledger must be set productive for valuation area and 100. Now let's see this one. Okay, so we have done all the things properly. It is showing, it is saying us the same thing. It is saying that new valuation area needs to be created, required to activate through OMX2, OMX3, and OMX1. This we have already done. From here, you can see. Let's see it again, cross verify it. We can go to controlling. From here, we can go to product cost controlling. From here, we can go to actual costing. From here, first one, material ledger type, go to position and see the material ledger and 100. So it's already there. Let's go back. Second thing, we will see, go to position and 100. For n 100, it is showing we have created, right? Valuation area. This is the material ledger type. So now let's go back, activate material ledger, go to position and 100. Here also we have selected it correctly, right? So now again let's go to slash n ckm start. Okay, let's go for only for n100. We will click on execute, start immediately, check, confirm, okay. It is ready. Now go, now system, own jobs. So now you can see this is also finished. So let's try the creating material again. Cancel this one. Okay, now just enter. So go to organizational label, on this one. Okay, okay. So now let's see why this still the error is coming. Okay, so here there is one issue. We have selected the test run. That's why it was not setting the active, but it is running a just a, let's say it is just testing it. Okay, so here you can see in the job log, the last one if you see, so here you can see, go to the job log, here you can see now the plant is now productive. Okay, but in the previous jobs you can see, here you can go to, here you can go to job log, here you can see plant N1 can be set to productive for the material ledger. Okay, so we have selected the test one. Okay, so now this thing also you have to see, you have to see the test run must not be active. Okay, so you have to only select as background processing, this you have to uncheck. Okay, now let's see if it is allowing us to create a material master. We'll go to mm01, come here, go to organizational label and 100 rm00, go here. See, now it is allowing us to create a material master. So this is how you can set your you can set your material ledger active for the S4 HANA. This is how you can activate it. Okay, so these are the steps which you need to follow to activate the material ledger. So this is this is all about today's class. In the next class, we will be looking into the creation of material master. We will be looking into how we can create a material master, what is a material master data, and if there is any changes in the material master data. Okay, so we will be looking into it in the next class. So that's all for today. We will be, so that's all for today. Bye bye for now. No. So that's all for today. Let's meet up again in the next class. Till then, bye bye and take care.